What's up, YouTube? So I recently watched a review on the Moerman carbonator done by Luke the window cleaner, and as always, never disappoints. Always entertaining. So he reviewed the carbonator, and although he stated most of the obvious, when he got to the tip, he was talking about the pole and saying there was too much play in the pole, without adding the information that this can pop right off. I believe he had the mini angle arm on it, which does have a little wiggle, but what he didn't explain and point out was that Moerman has multiple tips, in that you can just put a regular standard. Look at that. There is no play in that. Zero. And that's just your regular everyday average tip. Put that on backwards. Doesn't really matter, but fix it for the video. It's not staying on anyway. There is no play in that. So now you have a complete and total rigid, most lightweight, highest carbon fiber, high modular carbon fiber pole on the market. But he didn't inform his audience. He just these are hit pieces. These pieces that these guys make, you know, are to promote another product and put another product down. He pointed out the fact that he thought the micro adjustments on your regular clamp poles were superior to this, and you know, the reason is he just hasn't had enough time working with it. I've been working with this pole for months now, every single day. That's why I'm doing the one brand 1 year challenge. I'm investing my time, energy, money, resources, everything into really being able to show you guys, when you use all these tools together, that you're gonna get best results. And what I have found is these 8-inch intervals keep you consistent. If you look at all my work as a full body of work, everything that I've put out, you know, the two major themes of everything that I preach is the fact that efficiency and consistency are the window cleaner's greatest allies. When you're consistent and you're efficient, you know, nothing can stop you. I'm all the way up. So these 8-inch intervals will actually keep you consistent, and much like I spoke about in the video on the liquidator mindset, I literally was talking about intuitive window cleaning. Like, when you become intuitive and using your tools, you can look at a window and you can understand how many times a squeegee size can fit into a window. When you've been using this long enough, you'll say, oh, second hole, bang, and you know you're going to be able to reach above the second window on a storefront every single time, because you've used this pole enough that you understand I don't have to micro adjust. It's the second hole, down, I'm gonna be there. You know what I mean? You become so familiarized with the pole that you understand where you need to be every time. It keeps you consistent. There's no guesswork in it. I don't have to, oh no, that's a little too long, that's a little too high. I know exactly where to go. You know, that's part of the reason why I work with these tools every day the way I do, because they become extensions of my arm. They become extensions of me. Me and the tool, you know, in a metaphorical type of way, become one. And I'm able to, you know, clean with these tools in a way that I can't clean with other tools, because I have such a familiarity with them. It's a part of my everyday regimen. So that's the carbonator. You know, this is the little 4-foot section, but right now, this is my everyday window cleaning pole, my Takumi, which is the same setup as the carbonator. However, there is another Takumi, which is the Takumi Deluxe, which is a carbon fiber Takumi, which I'll be showing you guys very soon. I have some tools coming, and I'm going to be doing some reviews for you. I'm going to be showing you some stuff that's not on the market yet. So I have some cool shit coming. I had to address those points that I just made, because, you know, I'm just going to be honest with you. You know, this is a high modular carbon fiber pole. This is one step down from, you know, your, like the Destroyer, which goes up 9 stories, which is the most rigid pole in the world. This is one level below it. So to compare this to, you know, any of these other low quality carbon fiber poles is, number one, it's deceptive. And the only reason why, you know, if WCR is just handing a $300 12-foot high modular carbon fiber pole to YouTubers and saying, here, review this, and, you know, they're giving a poor review of it, or not the best review of it, it goes to show you that, you know, they're pushing, the reason is they're pushing products that, you know, are the low end of the carbon fiber spectrum. So when you can make a low quality pole and, you know, charge someone $150, $160, which is half the price of a 12-foot version of this, there's a reason. They're obviously making massive profits off of selling, you know, on the low end of the carbon fiber spectrum. They're selling these zero trad poles. Everybody runs out and they're like, these are the best, I'm buying it. And these guys are making money hand over fist, apparently, because why otherwise, you know, why else wouldn't you want a pole that is, the cost is double of what you're selling a zero trad pole for, you know, because this is such a high quality pole. It's literally double the price. Why would you want to put this down and elevate a product that is not on the same wavelength at quality? It's because they're making higher profits off of their zero products than they are selling the Moerman, apparently. So, you know, everything is perception, my friends. People believe what they perceive. I tell you that all the time. You know what I mean? Influencer marketing, sales, all of it, you know, it's all how you package it. And, you know, just don't be uninformed. You know what I mean? People will come on here and say anything. And if they have an audience who will listen, you know, you'll have a bunch of uninformed guys on YouTube in the comment sections like, yeah, that pole sucks. And it's like, dude, you're a freaking buffoon. You don't even know what the hell you're talking about. And this is what happens. You know, so I'm just going to continue to, you know, do what I do, using these tools and products every single day for a year, and bringing facts to you guys. You know, I back everything up factually with charts, and, you know, the evidence of using these things day in and day out before you, and showing you tips, tricks, and how to get the best results. There's some construction going there. They just tore down a bunch of woods out here, and they're building up a bunch of houses way in the back. So we got these big trucks that drive by. This is usually silent. There's usually very few cars that drive down our road. When we moved here, it was actually a dirt road. They've recently paved it, and now we're getting more traffic. Like, people are cutting through because the roads are so nice. I liked it better when it was a dirt road. Be honest, you know, we had nobody driving through, but that's the world we live in, you know. All this beautiful, pristine forest is getting fucking torn down everywhere so they can build buildings and houses to fucking put more people in. So, you know, that's the world we live in today. But all this is mine, and I won't be tearing any of that down, you know. I'm actually I've actually been utilizing these woods a lot more, you know, especially with the kids, letting them just, like, I might build them a tree house. I don't know. But we've built like forts and teepees and all types of cool shit out there. So, you know, we're just enjoying nature. But all right, guys, I will have some new videos, new reviews coming very soon, and I'll see you guys on the glass.